Need to talk about Uruguay against Colombia, and also, Sebi, any word on the moisturiser that James Rodriguez has been using? Because Maka cannot believe how young he's still looking.
How gorgeous he is.
Why would Sebi know about those things?
Right. I mean, these eyelashes are totally natural. I want everybody to know that right off the jump here. Yes, Colombia, Uruguay.
Nobody mentioned your eyelashes. Nobody mentioned your eyelashes.
Wow. Boys out. Check those bad boys out. Yes, Colombia, Uruguay, the second of the two semifinals at Copa America, going down Wednesday in Charlotte. Colombia into the semifinals for the third time in the last four Copa Americas. Uruguay back in the semifinals for the first time since 2011. Ale, I think you can make the argument that these are the two teams that have maybe impressed the most throughout this tournament. Who's impressed you more?
I think they both have. And when thinking about who will advance from this match, it's impossible to look at what the last couple of games have looked for both of these teams and what it has felt like for both of these teams. You look at the match for Colombia against Panama. After the 60th minute, it was a training session. And it allowed Néstor Lorenzo, the coach, to say, you know what? You can come off, and you can come off, and you can come off, sit right here and rest up. Everybody feeling good. You're winning the game 5-0. Full of confidence, full of life. Those legs are ready to go. Whereas for Uruguay, if you watch the game between Uruguay and Brazil, it was a free-for-all of tackles everywhere, and the referee, Darío Herrera from Argentina, said, yeah, play on. Everybody kick each other. This is great. And in allowing to do that, I think the physicality of that match took a lot out of Uruguay. And while they're the best grinders that you could ever think of in CONMEBOL, I still do think that this is a team that is going to be in trouble physically. And Ronald Araujo in trouble. Naintan Nández, red card, he's not available. And then just overall, the feeling of Uruguay, after having played with 10 men, don't like where their physicality is going to be, don't like where the intensity level is going to be, and this is a team that depends on that energy and intensity in order for them to be successful, in order for them to be productive. Having said all that, this is a team that if they get you in a fight, they fight better than anybody else. So Colombia is going to have to be very good about their possession. The moisturizer of James Rodriguez is going to have to work again because he's not going to get quite the spaces that he got against Panama. I really think that Colombia ends up advancing, and it's not so much because Colombia is significantly better than Uruguay. I had picked Uruguay to make it into the finals. It's just how this tournament has gone, I think, takes a lot out of Uruguay, and it allows Colombia to advance.
All right, let's take a look at the predictions from the rest of the panel, and we'll get some analysis here as well. I'm assuming, all right, Ale's got it 1-0 Colombia. Casey says 1-0 as well. Herc says Colombia 2-1. I'm the only one going with Uruguay. Never hurts to be out on an island. Casey, walk me through your prediction.
Well, I just think when you have teams that are in the confidence and form that are Colombia in, you almost kind of think that is it kind of destined? Is it just that this run continues? If there's anybody that can grind out a result probably against a team in that kind of form, it's Uruguay. But I just think there's a level of confidence with Colombia right now. There's almost like a mission that James Rodriguez is on, and he has kind of this free role. I'm questioning the free role against Uruguay because I'm not sure they can. That Colombia are gonna be able to just let him take set pieces, let him find the space that he's found at this tournament. Ali's point so far. So I'll be interested to see kind of how he plays without the ball and how much he's able to help Colombia defensively. But you know, when you're on this unbeaten streak that Colombia are on, you just kind of feel like it's going to keep going.
Herc? 1-0. Colombia was your pick?
Yeah. You know, before the tournament started, I said I had Colombia as my dark horse. I said Uruguay, Argentina final, but I didn't think Uruguay would win because they would run out of steam. And now with the injury concerns, Ronald Araujo, a massive injury, and in his place comes Jimenez, and then you have Viña on the other side. And in his place is the other center back, Oliveira, who moves to the left-hand side. You put Sebastián Cáceres, who, as you may well know, isn't the most reliable
Plays for Copa America and Liga
of center backs. Yeah. They are hurting at the back, and this is a team that's physically just gone through a war. I don't know how much they'll have in that tank, whereas Colombia had the luxury of resting players. They had the little luxury of saying, James, come out 60th minute, Luis Diaz, come out here. They cruise controlled past Panama. It's a much better team in much better form, certainly feeling much better about themselves. That can hurt you in a variety of ways. They've got much more balance to their team. And an informed James Rodriguez, Luis Diaz, who looks like we've just seen the best of him in his last game, albeit Panama, fair, but they can hurt you in just so many different ways. And honestly, they're the fresher of the two with more confidence right now. I'll take that going into a final.
All right, so all the experts are picking Colombia. I am not. I'm picking Uruguay. No surprise there, but there is one surprise left from us here in our Los Angeles studios. It is a surprise made of cake.
Oh.
Surprise made of cake on a very special day for one of the members on this panel. It is none other than a happy birthday celebration. Ale Moreno. Hey!
Careful. Where do I go with it?
Oh, where did the plates go?
there.
We got some forks and knives.
Vamos, Venezuela! I'm reeling still a little bit from Friday, but that's all right. I'm overcoming. I shall overcome.
Yes, they were on discount, right? Producer Mike.
Yes, it's how it is. It's a rollback special.
There's 3 of them in the fridge.
Yeah, rollback special. Nobody's buying the Vamos Venezuela cakes. Oh, well, thank you very much.
Very good. Looks very
Thank you.
Feliz cumple.
Thank you very much.
Howdy.
Well, that's 45. 45 is the answer to that question.
Wow, looking great. Looking great.
Well, I was walking this morning, you know. Well, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know, Seth, but I was walking this morning, you know, freeing my mind and my thoughts.
Yes. So
He
was
gave you
I.
a happy birthday
So was
shout
I.
when he saw you in the trail?
No, he did not. No shout at all. And
No, I was so focused on what we were going to put on the cake and getting that cake order in and making sure that the cake was here on time.
yes.
How were we going to execute the surprise in the rundown?
Yes.
Was Mo going to
Well
come in?
done. Well
Was Mo
done.
going to bring plates and charcuterie?
well,
Charcuterie. Yes, just
Cutlery. And no, in the end, Mo did not bring anything for us to
no.
eat.
So we're not eating it.
Not yet, I guess.
Oh, we gotta wait.
In the rundown, it said LA studio eats while tossing to Bristol.
Yeah.
But I guess.
So it's a prop. It's a prop.
It took us a
Prop
while to
cake
find
now.
a vegan.
A good time to remind